I also have apologies. Starlight shortlist. Oh no.
Tell me, have you seen Devil's Make?
It is.
I've been locked on
It's on. You watch it on Netflix.
Yep.
It's got the bunny dude. Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
sir.
yeah, 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 yeah,
That
yeah.
motherfucker gangster is hell.
Hey, boy, he is like a terrorist, my nigga.
I love that anime. I ain't even gonna lie. I ain't been hooked
I'm
on
happy you
anime
do,
like
bro.
this in a minute.
Netflix been on the move right now, boy.
So
Especially with anime.
Netflix goddamn stop that sharing the password shit. So to get more money,
Yeah.
I think all platforms need to do. If it's gonna have like high quality shows on that motherfucker. Boy, look, fuck it. Tough.
I was wondering why they ever let you share it if they was already doing their own shit. You feel me?
Who?
Netflix.
As far as what?
Like they own, like they was buying people out, buying shit and having their own movies and shows. Like a lot of them be theirs, or they buy the rights of a lot of shit. So it's like if you gonna do that, to make more money, you need to make everybody be able to get that shit.
Oh well, they did right because I ain't been disappointed in none of the content that's been on Netflix ever since I got back on a few weeks ago.
But I only watch their their anime. If any other anime that they brought, I already watched it.
Is that their anime?
That one is, yeah, because it's not even on Crunchyroll.
All right.
They got their own animation for real. Like,
yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I know
that's one of theirs.
Movies by Netflix and shit like that.
Even like the live action animes, like One Piece and like Yu Yu Hakusho and Bleach belong to Netflix. So they've been like hauling all the live action.
Yeah.
Yeah, but anything like they do, like theirs, I watch it because they be gangster with that shit, bro. I ain't gonna cap. But I watch nothing but anime, so I know. Because if Crunchyroll don't have it, if it's another thing I be on, if they don't have it, I know. And Hulu buy rights. That's what they do. They don't have their own, but Netflix had their own. That's why I was like, bro, yeah. I ain't like sharing my shit neither.
That shit was fire though. I ain't gonna lie. I've been hooked on that bitch last couple days.
I want to get that bunny tatted on. I want to get that rabbit dude tatted on me. No.
What that cracker name is? Dante?
Dante or something like that. He got a nigga name.
Nasty.
That's a nigga, man.
That motherfucker nasty.
Hey, you seen that scene when he was just walking? I guess he was just standing there. Them niggas was like, "What's up with you?" And he just went off on their ass.
Nah, I probably ain't make it that far. I'm only on like episode 4.
Oh boy, he getting more gruesome than that, bro. I think that's why I like watching anime too, boy. They like ass whooping with gore. If I'm saying the word right, gore. Okay. With it in it, I need that. Like I need to see the blood splattering out that motherfucker, man.
Yes,
it's a cartoon. It's
they
different.
Get graphic. I was like, shit. That bunny had goddamn all type of shit going on.
And he got like interior mode, like fucked up interior. Thank you. Ulterior motives that I like. Like he down there like a villain hero type of mother, and one of them anti type of niggas. Like I do whatever I please.
That's what's up. So
I'm glad you got into that, boy. I'm glad. Like,
oh yeah, hell yeah. Got that intro screen. Radio. This is
Yeah.
another episode of
Ready to Be Accountable.
I am one half of your host, Rocky.
I am your second half C-Note, the short guy without short supply.
And we're always joined by the world's greatest producer,
Ratchet, Hippie.
Hi guys.
Yeah, lives via sex and text for
Everybody.
Flirty.
Whoa! Yeah. Hey, man. Life is life. You know, it's good regardless if you think it's bad. You know, a lot of bigger pictures into this thing, seems of things. But, man, life for me is decent. I ain't complaining. Goddamn vibe, you know, I'm going to keep saying it. They come for the party, but they stay for the Corey. Because I'm a vibe. Text is decent. You know, I've been slacking. It's me. It's always me. You know, sometimes I get in the mood when I just don't want to fucking talk.
And that's
All,
perfectly fine.
Know? I've been getting better at that because I used to just goddamn shut down on everybody for months and almost years at a time. Now, you know, just here and there. Goddamn sex until I get my new roster back up. I'm chilling right now.
Good roster.
You know,
Roster
I'm the type of
pasta,
nigga
nigga.
when I get rid of one, I get rid of the rest on.
All y'all hoes gotta go.
Yeah. Ain't none of y'all special.
Y'all always in sync together.
Facts. But other than that, bro, yeah, everything's beautiful, man. I'm happy being a father, man. Just life, you know, is blessing me. And the way it's blessing me, just got to go through the trials and tribulations, man. What about you, brother, man?
Everything been good. Goddamn, my apologies for the late start. I had 3 alarms set. I turned off all 3 of them motherfuckers. And then goddamn I woke up, that bitch was like 10 o'clock. I was like, oh my God, bro.
You were tired though, brother.
Man, I went to bed about 1, nigga. I was good.
Nigga.
I ain't even stay up late.
Nigga, but you go to bed every other day. What time?
Yeah, still though.
Your body be telling you tired.
I should have got up when the alarms went off, bro. I would have had everything I needed taken care of and been here on time. But other than that, everything been going good. Shit, just steady working. Getting these motherfucking clips and content out.
Facts.
And shit, other than that, man, just stay nose to the grind. Ratchet Hippie.
How about you?
Hi guys.
Hello.
I'm sorry. Okay, live vibes, sex is hex. Life is life ed. My son got into a car accident yesterday. And he's fine. Fuck that nigga. He's fine.
Damn.
Nah, fuck them kids, man.
I
Fuck
feel you.
them
I
kids.
feel
And I
you.
can say that because he's fine. And the car is a material, thing. No one else got hurt. It was a one-man fucking accident, all right?
One man
So,
army.
fuck them kids, okay?
I feel you.
And I can say that because he's all right. And I'm going to say it with my whole chest. Let me tell you, when I...
Say it with your chest, little ass nigga.
After he got home, I wanted to cuss him out so bad, but I didn't want to cuss him out because I don't want to talk to my kids like that. And so, I made sure he was okay. We talked, he was all right. He was good. I was like, all right, now listen, now I'm about to talk to you like I don't know who you are because I need to get it out. My sense of anxiety is so heightened. You know what I'm saying? I feel like Claire Huxtable did when fucking Vanessa went to go see the Ratchet. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
shit. You have taken me from panic to frenzy, and now that I know that you're okay, rage. Like,
Yeah.
Nigga! But, nah. Yeah. And then, no. And then after that, let me tell you, okay? So he got in an accident going to the store to get dinner that he asked me to cook for him. He was like, Ma, I want fried chicken, macaroni and cheese, green beans, and yeah. And I was like, all right, fine. Go get it, because we have A's and no B's, so go get it. Fine.
He really had a taste for something.
Well, and that's how it is. But my kids know. I really do not cook anymore because I hate wasting food. So they really gotta ask me, like, "Hey, Mom, can I have blah 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 blah?" And when they ask, I will make it. I don't give a fuck. I will make a whole Thanksgiving dinner on the middle of a Wednesday.
Amen.
Because but you gonna eat it. And
Right.
they know not to ask me to cook something that they know that you cook it your fucking self, except for the 9-year-old. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But the older, I stopped cooking it for them, like, because don't waste my shit. That's it. I'm not about to be cooking for hours and y'all don't waste my shit.
Oh, I feel you on
Especially
that.
if you don't have a taste for it, because my kids started eating out and shit. Like, don't waste my shit. So I stopped cooking like that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So when when they do go, oh, Mom, I want you to cook X, Y, and Z. Oh, X, Y, and Z is being cooked. You know what I'm saying? There's not a second question. So I was like, all right, fine. And it, you know, I'm like, fine. You want it? Go get it. Whatever.
That's why you're an awesome mom.
Man, thank you. Man, let me get mine off. Thank you. And so, and so he comes home, you know what I'm saying, after the accident, you know, everything's checked. I'm calling the insurance, blah, blah. I'm going to get the car fixed, whatever. I was mad, and at first I said I wasn't going to make the dinner, but I hadn't eaten, and half of the fucking dinner that I was going to make, I wanted. So I was like, fuck it, I'm going to make, but you going to cook. But I'm going to cook, but you going to cook. You know what I'm saying? And so I cook, we have a lovely dinner, a lovely meal. I look at this nigga square in his motherfucking face, and I go, put up my food. Do not waste all of this macaroni and cheese and this side of green beans that we have left. Put away my food. I'm not playing with you. Put my food away. And I'm walking into my room, and he calls after me. He goes, Mom, before you go in your room. I said, what? He goes, well, can I just cover it with foil and put it away? And I was like, you know what? Fine. Even though it's in a fucking pan and we have dish, you know what I'm saying? But I'm like, you know what? Just fine. I get up this morning because I have anxiety, unfortunately. I have severe anxiety. So, of course, I wake up at 4 o'clock this morning, and the first thing on my mind, I wake up on the thoughts of my car. Like, oh, my God, I got to spend all this money on my car, da-da-da-da-da. That's what woke me up. I woke up anxious this morning. And so I go to be like, you know what? This nigga going to work off this $500. I need my backyard mowed. I'm about to go wake him up so he can mow the backyard. I walk past my kitchen to get to his room. I walk past my kitchen. The fucking macaroni and cheese is right where I left it. I went off. Get up! Get the fuck up! Get up right now. So not only do you wreck my car, you waste my food.
That's for a fuck up.
Yeah, I was like, you know what? No, I was like, you don't even have access to your room no more, because why every time I come in here, you flinch and you jump, whatever the fuck you hiding, you ain't gonna be able to do it this week. You ain't no. So he's lost privileges to his room. So now he has to be in the living room. He can't even be in his room. You gotta be in the living room, my guy.
Damn.
He can't even be in his motherfucking room. You can be in the living room. There's bathroom, the living room, the kitchen, but you can't. Don't you cross that threshold, my nigga? So that's life. That's life. My vibes that's also my vibes. I am very anxious. I'm still anxious, unfortunately. I'm sorry, I'm rambling. Vibes, sex, that is always a plus. That's good. That's good. Yes. Get me some more of that tonight. So that's the silver lining right there. Got something to look forward to. Text. You know what? My texts are getting better. I actually spent time with my oldest sister this week. I went off to visit her and her fiance because I don't get to see them very often. We played Scrabble. I beat her by 1 point. And I know it doesn't sound like a big deal, but I've been playing Scrabble with this woman for over 20 years. And it's very hard. In 20 years, I might have beat my sister maybe. I don't even think it's 10 times. I'm not even going to flex. I'm not.
She must be a human dictionary.
I don't even think it's been 10 times. I might. And that's a strong might. I might have beat my sister in the last 20 years, maybe a dozen times. Maybe.
Do she read the dictionary for fun?
But she's a reader. She doesn't read the dictionary, but she reads books. And you know what she does for fun? She plays fucking Scrabble. That's what she does for fun.
Damn.
Right. So, yeah. So that was good. Sex text. Yeah, that's it. That's my long-winded intro.
Ain't nothing wrong with it, man.
Well, we get moving right along to the first part of the show we call Bullshit of the Week.
Yo. Ratchet. I just think they all need to die. Why the fuck you lying? You on some bullshit.
Hey, man, who on some bullshit this week?
Boy, Jane Doe on the Diddy trial, who has came out to be 50 Cent baby mama, Daphne Joy.
The last
Daphne
one?
Joy is the Jane Doe and Diddy case.
And you thought it was gonna be Carisha.
I really did, because
you
she was
thought
so
it was
quiet.
gonna be Carisha. And
It
you know,
should've been.
I didn't even think of Daphne. I'm not even gonna lie to you. And why the fuck be a Jane Doe? We all know who you are. What the
And the reason why we figured it out is because they have to like probe her before question. So like, I mean, so when they was asking her like, how did you meet him? What was the first things that you said to him? She was like, the first thing she said to him was like, I used to date somebody that you don't like, and I have a child by him. Me and him have one child together, and y'all are like arch enemies type. This is what she said on the stand. That gave that shit away. And boy, that nigga 50 has been trolling ever since, nigga. Oh my God, that nigga 50 been
Why
trolling
you
ever
giving that
since,
nigga
bro.
more ammo?
No, this shit is, and one thing I want to say before we get into these links, bro. She owe Rodney an apology.
Who's Rodney?
Who's right?
Rodney is the producer.
The producer
that filed the lawsuit against Diddy before the trial started, and there was a lot of inconsistencies in his like claim.
Discovery.
And goddamn, one of them was that Carisha, Daphne, and another woman was all on payroll to be Diddy sex workers. And Daphne came right out and was like, oh, nigga, I'm getting my lawyers on this shit. Y'all are trying to defame my name. I don't like none of this
For her
shit.
to come
I
back
ain't
and
never
be a
been no
witness.
sex worker. Only for her to take the stand.
And tell she was a sex worker.
Oh, my God.
You little sex worker. Ain't that what 50 said?
Yes.
You little sex worker.
Yes. So the first thing we have is that she carried drugs across state lines
so
from
you're a
Diddy on
mule?
2 occasions.
So you're a drug
both
mule?
of them from Los Angeles to Miami. Jane said that her and Diddy used to do ecstasy together both times, all right? Now, the ecstasy thing, when she took the stand, she was like, she only, prior to linking up with Diddy and doing ecstasy, she only did ecstasy twice in her life, and that was back like in her younger years or whatever. She said the whole time she was with Diddy, which was, all right, this first link up was
I'm having a hard
15
time
days.
saying only that break was that.
Well, whatever. But,
Yeah, but-
these little 15 days that she linked up with Diddy, nigga, she did ecstasy numerous of times. She said that one time she felt like prior to the beginning of her doing ecstasy with Diddy, she fucked around and took a whole X pill, and she was convulsing on the beach, and Cassie had to goddamn help her calm down. She had to go get in the shower. She was like, after that, she only started taking like half a pill or whatever. Whoop the whoop the whoop. So that was one thing with that ecstasy shit. All right. Nigga, another thing is she not doing a good job on the stand convincing anybody that she was a victim.
Sound like she was down with it.
The whole time, nigga, she was down with, like, she gets up on the stand and says this. She gets up on the stand and say, I was down with it. I was exhilarated by it. The first time doing a freak off, it like opened up Pandora's box. All of this shit.
Keep saying Diddy
Bruh.
done open up. Well, everybody's on that shit. Everybody been on that shit.
Bruh, and then goddamn, like, she has done a poor job at making her look like a victim in this case. And to, like, it really going against the prosecution, and she ain't even been crossed yet. But the prosecution, like, thing with these women are that they were young, they were in need of money, they were manipulated and physically harmed. You know what I'm saying? Daphne is 50 Cent baby mama.
She already a millionaire.
Then she dated some type of white guy. I don't remember his name right now, but that's in the industry as well. And then she moved on to Diddy type shit. Now she was trying to make it seem like they were a thing. You know what I'm saying? Like an actual couple, like Cassie. You know what I'm saying? Like, so in the middle of her testimony, she just blatantly said that it was like a sex thing. You know what I'm saying? So Diddy ended up paying her $10,000 for 9 days, bro. Well, no, for 15 days. 9 days in Turks and 6 days in the Bahamas. So 15 days which averages out to be like $750 a day, for her to be fucking 13 hours plus each day.
Damn, you a cheap brick.
Bruh, that was kind of like, wow. You know what I'm saying?
You
like
cheap as hell.
a fucking engineer could have paid you that. You ain't have to goddamn be a sex slave to a billionaire, but you wanted to do this shit. You wanted to do this shit.
You should have upped the ante. He a billionaire.
Bruh.
At least got like
Man,
100
look,
for
Diddy was
15
like,
days.
nigga, I ain't paying no country hoe
No
nothing, nigga. Like, fuck is you talking
And you, your baby daddy 50 Cent.
Right.
Yeah.
You giving me all the ammo, and you, like, bruh, this was a bad look. So, she said that the first time she was introduced to the freak offs, but they didn't call them freak offs. All right, between her and Diddy, they were called hotel nights, not freak offs. Freak offs was with Cassie. And because Cassie got with Diddy so young, you know what I'm saying, that's their little thing. She got with Diddy in her 30s.
Yeah, and she ain't need for nothing. So this was purely enjoyment for her.
So she got with her Diddy. She got with Diddy in her 30s, and she was like that. Diddy requested that she always be physically upkept. You know what I'm saying? She was like, she was so in love with Diddy and always waiting on his call that she had childcare on demand. So whenever he called, like, oh, baby, come on, I need you. Then I gotta go do this. So she said the first time that she was introduced to the hotel nights where Diddy calls the Punisher, where in this case they had another nigga named Don. It was a nigga named Don that came and fucked her. She said it opened up Pandora's box. She loved it. Now, she kind of like, I don't want to say backwalked it, but she did say that she didn't like the amount of times that she had to do it. So she liked it.
It was overindulgent.
Right. She didn't like the amount of times that she had that Diddy was requesting her to do it. All right, so I'm
you
listening.
You could have said no if you was enjoying. Like,
bruh,
if you
that's the whole thing. Like, bro, I don't understand why prosecution has you as a witness. You're not witnessing to anything other than you wanted to do the shit.
You part of this RICO charge. That's what you telling us.
Bruh. Well, yes. You know what I'm saying?
Like, no, you need to be in jail with this nigga.
Bruh, a lot of them need to be in jail.
Yeah,
like, but right now, Daphne Joy has taken the show because, of course, 50 has came in and done his trolling, done his big one on his trolling and all that good shit. So the day after everybody figured out that it was 50 Cent baby mama, the nigga put up a post talking about, do y'all know who goddamn Jane Doe is? I'm still wondering.
I think he knew a long time ago.
Bruh, yes. Yes, that's why, and see, now that I'm thinking about it, when she came back at Lil Rod, she also made that post against 50, and she was like, oh, this was the last attempt at us trying to make it a family, and you done embarrassed me for the last time. I can't believe that you're running with a false narrative about me being a sex worker and all of this.
False.
And she was going to be suing him because he allegedly had raped her and was physically violent with her, to which he came back and countersued for defamation of character and all that. That ain't go nowhere. However, I'm thinking like, bro, why didn't you go forward? Because see, she only actually went forward legally with Lil Rod.
You can't say nothing to 50. No, because you're going to lose knowing you lying.
That's the whole thing. I like that. It didn't make no sense. Why you ain't come at 50 and 50 legally came back at you? It makes sense now because you knew you was going to get up on the stand and had to admit to being a sex worker.
And also admit that he never did none of that to you.
Bruh, this shit was crazy.
50 ain't that type of nigga you going to catch him slipping.
So, let's see. The anonymous ex-girlfriend, 50 Cent baby mama, testifies about transporting. Oh, yeah. They all did the ecstasy. And then, again, 15 days, $750 a day, all of that. Now, bruh, So they said that she tried to make up with Diddy by offering him an all-star game where she was to fuck the top 3 men that Diddy picked in the same night.
Jesus.
An all-star game is wild, nigga.
The line, who we getting? LeBron,
Nigga.
goddamn Curry, and
all-star
goddamn.
game.
Who else on top right now?
Is wild behavior, boy.
She got a name for it herself.
Nigga.
He ain't even had to say nothing like that. I call it the all-star, baby.
And that's what they all on they like, well, if you ain't want to do it, why are you calling the niggas to come and fuck you then? And of course they got the same little, oh, well, I just thought it would make Diddy happy and all of this. And I just want, bruh, this is not sounding like victimhood. And see, they really fucking up because they got 8 jurors that are actual sex victims themselves.
So they looking at
when
them
you
like,
hear shit like, oh, I just want to make sure I could keep my rent paid, my $10,000 a month rent paid that he told me that he was gonna pay because I was out freaking off with him or hotel nighting with him. It really pulls away from real victims who was forced against their will by these unhinged ass niggas. Now, while I'm saying that, I'm not saying that Diddy is a good human being.
No.
At all. This nigga slap a bitch quicker than Ike Turner. This nigga will beat the shit out of Hope.
But see, he a little different than Ike Turner because he'll fuck a nigga up too. So he one of them niggas that you don't too much see no more in this world.
Man, look. And this shit is crazy. So yesterday, while she was on the stand, she testified to when they was in Turks. And she told... they just got through doing a hotel night / freak off. And Diddy told her to get in the shower and get ready for the next one. She said Diddy brought her a bracelet. She took it off and threw it at the nigga. It was like, you just brought me out here to suck dick for you.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
That's your job. That's your job, bitch.
So Diddy take her to the side and was like, why is you embarrassing me in front of Don like this?
Don?
The nigga.
Oh.
The sex worker.
I'm thinking you talking about Don from the
No, nigga. One of the sex workers is named Don that Diddy had when he was with Daphne.
Nigga, you messing up my bitch.
Yeah.
He my bitch.
He said, nigga, why you embarrassing me like this? Then told her to go apologize to
He ain't slap her ass. You notice that? He ain't slap her.
Then told her to go apologize to the nigga for embarrassing. Bro, Diddy was diabolical, bro.
No, in his defense, I can see it. Bitch, you with this, and now you acting out. Go apologize in front of the company, man.
Oh, my God. When she said her throat was sore from sucking so much dick.
Oh, my
well, you should have asked,
God.
give me 30 minutes to get my life in order or something.
So she said what she tried to do, what she tried to start doing was hurrying up and fuck the nigga so it could be over quicker, right?
Oh, no, you can't do that.
But by the time she came back in with Diddy, you know, that nigga running like a full court press.
Fact.
Slow that down, Playboy. Slow it down, Playboy. Hey, slow everything down. Everything needs to be slowed down. Don't rush through this shit. All right? Take your time. So this nigga Diddy in there, of course, walking back and forth, stroking the shit, giving instructions. Hey, deeper, faster. Wait a minute, hold it. Don't you bust right now. So there, Diddy doing his shit.
Nigga like live porn, bro.
Diddy doing his shit, and she got there getting madder and madder because she don't, quote unquote, per her words, she don't want to do it as much and all of this shit. And so yes, Daphne Joy has gotten bullshit of the week because you have yet to prove what victim mentality or victim actions have been done against you.
To me, you on there for the year.
To me, it's just like, bro,
you
it's
on bullshit
almost
for the year.
The reason I won't say like her and Cassie is the same way is because we seen Cassie get her ass beat.
Yeah.
You haven't gotten your ass beat.
And you came willingly.
You were not young and naive and looking for opportunity
and
in the industry.
Broke. And you
weren't broke, right? You, like, everything the prosecution is saying how Diddy got these girls is not
with you.
With you. You were a willing participant. Your ass came in under the guise that, hey, I'm going to be with this man or whatever you thought it to be. And then when he wanted more and you didn't want to do it, you say that you felt coerced to do it because you didn't want to lose the lifestyle and him paying for your $10,000 a month rent.
Wickedness.
And all of this shit. This shit was just crazy, bro. Daphne has just made this case a lot harder. I would just say that. Like, the black lady from Atlanta that Diddy got on the lawyer team that he put together, bruh, she has done a great job as proving 3 of these witnesses as liars, bruh. As fucking liars, nigga. Like, you done got on this stand and lied.
You know what'd be crazy? They so naive and delusional. Like, when they talking, they think they still like talking like they the victim, and it's like, bitch, do you hear what just came out your mouth?
Bruh. And then so when they was asking her, like, you know you got immunity, right? And the only way that you can lose it is if you lie on the stand. She was like, yeah, I understand this. So then goddamn, they asked her, was
she
like,
got immunity?
Yes, she has immunity as long as she don't, because she was the drug trafficker.
Yeah.
She brought drugs across state lines. That's a charge.
So Miami got immunity too. All right,
man,
keep going. No, we'll talk
but
about that
this shit right here got, bro, so she got immunity, and while on the stand, they like, all right, you know, if you lie, that's the only way you can lose your immunity. She like, yeah. So she was like, all right, so did Diddy really goddamn make you do this? Don't you know this whole sat up there and say, I don't remember. She got a whole Woody bag.
Oh, you pulled a Kelsey?
I don't recall. Oh,
damn, little Woody.
I don't recall.
Oh,
I don't. And I'm like, dawg, this shit is looking more like y'all are trying to like push a certain narrative against Diddy, and nobody yet
trying to make him
Cassie,
look like a weird monster
has been like consistent through the story.
When he just weird sexually.
Right. Like, nigga, like, all right, if you want to say the nigga is abusive, we got that. We are all with you on that. The nigga is abusive as fuck.
He's a drug addict. Yes.
The nigga's a drug addict and a sex addict.
Yeah, he's a sex addict. That's really what he is.
All the way up until Daphne Joy was the woman that was in the hotel when they came to arrest Diddy. Yes, nigga. You remember when they arrested him in the hotel? Yeah. They had like women's heels in there.
Yeah.
Women's outfits.
Cell phones in them. That was her shit.
That was hers. That was
making
hers.
Sense now.
So nigga, like, bro, I'm sorry. There is a lot.
You know what I'm stuck on though? You got that 10,000, and Miami was getting $500,000.
Bro.
I don't think y'all was together.
Miami. This was a little bit before Miami. Like, Miami was.
She came in the process.
It was her and Diddy's last baby mama. Okay. The one who has the little girl.
Okay.
It was Tran.
Yeah. They were the ones that were like in it with Diddy together type shit. Not together, but your turn, my turn, your turn, my turn
Miami
type
came
shit.
A little bit after.
No, Miami was the other turn.
Okay.
Like, it was Diddy's last baby mama and then Miami. Diddy's last baby mama, then Miami. All the way up until now. But Daphne Joy, she just kept reinserting herself back into the picture to where she was in the hotel room.
Oh my God.
When they came and locked Diddy up.
She one of them hoes like, I'm going to leave, but then I'm going to come back.
You don't need to leave.
But
she don't want to.
I'm back though.
She don't want to.
Because she, like she said, the open Pandora's box.
Yes.
And goddamn, what you know, you can't go back to normal life.
That shit, bruh, I cannot believe
you need to be
that
in
they
a
did
insane
this.
asylum, baby.
I can't believe that they did this now. I'm telling y'all, we going on week 4.
He coming home.
I mean, like, she was a whole model. And again, you know, a 50 Cent's baby mama. Like, there are goddamn content creators who are making $100,000 in 2 months. You know what I'm saying? $100,000 a month. You're getting paid $10,000 a month. And you could have just became a content creator.
For 15
and
days.
You could have became a content creator just based on the fact that you are a fucking 50 Cent baby mama.
I'm glad that you said that. Because
you could have been a model. You could have endorsed some shit.
She asked Diddy about doing OnlyFans.
Oh, yeah.
And Diddy was like, no.
Hell no.
No,
I made too
you're
much
not
money
going to
for
do
that.
it. It's like, nah, we ain't having that. And so when they was asking her on the stand what she planned on doing on OnlyFans, she was like, I was gonna be naked. like, bitch, you know what? You just ain't. You're not good.
You know, your fantasy came true. The dream you wanted to be was a hoe. And you got to live out to be a hoe.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to laugh like
shit.
that.
No,
Rocky,
that
why are
was
you
a
like that?
good-
He just
Bruh,
like, I'm gonna
they-
be naked.
Bruh, that's what she said. I was gonna be naked.
I probably been in that courtroom flowed. I would have hollered like, this bitch been wanting to be a porn star.
Man, this shit crazy as a
I mean, if you want to
motherfucker.
do porn, just do porn. There's nothing wrong with that.
Right, but Diddy ain't want that.
No, because you got a paperwork and shit.
Diddy ain't want that. Diddy said, "No, you ain't doing no OnlyFans."
Yeah, I give you too much money.
She
for you
could have
not to
made
do
more.
that.
She could have made more money on OnlyFans
Yes,
than she
because
did fucking
she
with
said
Diddy.
that one of her friends, one of her model friends, quote unquote, that was doing OnlyFans, had made like $4 million in like 3 months. So she wanted to get on OnlyFans to try to capitalize as well. But Diddy was like, hell no. Hell no.
You see
nigga.
what the sexual deviance has done to people?
Man,
you
look.
you could be a nurse. I know a lot of nurses stop being a
But
nurse.
why would you ever take 10,000 over 4 million or 100 million or whatever?
Bruh, because and then that's why everybody is saying she is one of the worst witnesses that
They
they
ever
have
had.
because nigga, you're not proving that you were a victim of anything.
We're gonna say at the moment she the worst. What you
Right,
call it?
you
The
did
moment
this shit,
because I don't know who's next.
That's
who's
what
coming.
I'm saying.
Yeah. It
Like,
might get
bro,
worse
we
from
on
here.
week 4 and y'all have proven nothing other than Diddy
Other
is a
than
freak.
and Diddy coming home because
And that he beat bitches. He beat bitches
and he
a freak.
and he a controlling freak. He a control freak.
Listen, they only have to prove 2 of the 7 or 8 counts for
Right.
it to be considered a RICO.
Now, one thing I
And-
think they have proven is prostitution across state lines.
Yeah, so
Okay.
trafficking,
Sex trafficking.
and drug
Yes.
drug mule. Yeah.
But see, the thing is, it works with the girls' immunity because most of majority, all of the times when these sex workers were called, they were contacted by the women.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They were contacted by the women.
Ain't that
I ain't the
how
one
it's
saying
They were
come.
paid by the women.
Gazelle Maxine or whatever.
Yeah, they were goddamn paid. Like their travel, their travel was paid. Their gas was paid while they were in the vicinity of what. All of this was paid by the women.
What this looked like is, from in my world where I come from, that he was the pimp and that was the lady of the house. These bitches that calling the other girls is the head
other men.
of the men. But it's like the goddamn madam over the house.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? That way I ain't getting caught up. Your ass is on camera and on phone taps. You the one doing it.
And it makes sense
He's
why
smart,
they are
boy.
getting immunity. They are getting immunity because, bitch, you would literally be the point of like
Contact
payment,
reference. Yeah.
contact to all of these goddamn sex workers, to all of them, every single the Punisher and all. Y'all would be the point of payment and contact to all of them.
So it's like y'all really the ones goddamn doing it. But
Even
we
though
know he the big fish.
Like he the goddamn bank. You know
he
what I'm
the
saying?
cartel head. He the kingpin.
But it's
And
not
you the connect.
Right, so it makes sense why y'all got immunity, but y'all are not making a convincing argument.
Y'all should be in jail. That's what y'all telling us.
Y'all
with
are
this nigga.
not making a convincing argument. And like Ratchet Hippie said, they only need to prove 2 of the slew of charges that they got against him. And the only one I can see right now is the sex trafficking.
Yeah. Oh yeah. My
Like paying prostitutes to come across state lines
It's sex
just for the
trafficking.
sole purpose of sex. Yes.
Hey niggas, y'all out here flying these bitches. Y'all better start doing that shit.
Bruh, and see that's what everybody is. That's what the whole little thing is within the so niggas been doing this for years and all of this shit. And I'm like, bro, y'all better shut up.
Shut up.
Y'all better shut up for the other hoes get some ideas and y'all be on the stand next. But nigga, this shit has been some of the most
Egregious.
oh my God. Now funny. I ain't even gonna lie.
Oh my God.
This part is funny because you are not a victim. You are just a bitch who ain't get your way.
I think every take that I've seen about what's been going on with Daphne, like everybody is they're like, what the fuck is this shit? What?
I wish it was on camera. I wish it was
Like
on
a lot
camera.
of people are saying what you're saying, where I could you're not. I don't see a victim here. You're not like this is not a victim. All you're doing is corroborating the story. Like, yep,
That's it.
we did it. Yep,
It sounds like y'all greedy.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that's all she's doing. It doesn't sound like she's a victim. It does sound like she's just corroborating a story. It's just like, yeah, we did it. Yeah, I fucked him. Yeah, we fucked 3, 4, 5, 6 niggas at one time. And yeah, I went to the Bahamas to fuck. And yeah, I went to Cabo or wherever the fuck she went.
Turks.
Turks.
I had so much fun. I wanted to put it on camera.
I was exhilarated. It felt so good.
Bro,
like,
she using the wrong words.
I felt a rush. I felt alive. It felt so good.
It sounded like you found. It sounded like you could actually be you.
And then that's okay. Be yourself.
But one thing you can't say is that this man made you do it.
Not one.
I'm sorry. If this nigga ain't put a gun to your head, if he ain't beat you like he did Cassie, that's why I say we can't agree that the nigga is abusive.
Yeah.
Nigga, he did not make y'all do anything. To the point that, nigga, you negotiated with this nigga because you was like, hey, if I'm going to go on this 15-day vacation with you, I'm going to need some type of compensation because I'm going to be leaving my platforms behind that pay me.
Right.
So he was like, how much you want? She was like, 15,000. That nigga say 10,000. She say, bet. That's not a negotiation.
But why go so low as 15? Like, these hoes,
I would have started at $500,000.
He's a fucking billionaire.
Thank you.
He is a fucking billionaire. And your starting value is 15,000. You don't go any higher than your starting value. You understand that, right?
Even though you might make that.
In negotiating, they're never gonna go higher. You're not gonna start at 15 and then he's gonna go 10 and you're gonna go 20 and he's gonna be like, okay, fuck?
You go high. You go high, and he come to a point when if you would have started at $500,000, he probably would have told you a quarter.
Man, look,
bruh, like I don't understand.
This Daphne Joy.
And then I just want to go off into a tangent real quick. Well, no, I digress. Let me digress real quick. 50 did say that he was going to file for full custody of his son, and you know what? He's not wrong.
Hello.
He's not wrong.
And he said, don't kiss my son again.
Hell no.
Don't you kiss my son.
No.
Fuck you talking about.
You're going to need, no, absolutely not. Please don't.
Ooh,
no.
You know what,
but no, he's definitely not wrong for, I don't believe he's wrong for wanting to take custody of his son, especially if you're just pawning your child off on a caretaker or something so that way you can be a sex worker for Diddy.
I'm glad you said that. She said in between the niggas, she was calling back the check on her baby. So after just getting goddamn pissed on and nutted on and then fucking Diddy with the nut on you so it could get on him, you got to take a shower, but before you get to, let me go check on my baby. Everything good. He made his nap time. How many bottles he had today?
Such a great mother.
He's older than that. He ain't on bottles. But
okay.
that's
he had his lunch today?
Yeah, no, he
made it to
be
practice.
Like 10 by now at this point.
He made it to practice.
Right.
Wait a minute. I don't need the 12-incher right now. Wait.
Please. Okay, wait.
Did he make his nap time?
Okay, thank you.
All right,
thank
bye.
you.
Goodbye.
Thank you.
How long she been doing this with Diddy?
They was
right after
going on 2 years.
Yeah.
Little man, like grown as shit. He probably calling his daddy, telling on her ass.
But I'm just saying that. Yeah, I don't think that it's wrong that he's like, no, absolutely not.
Hell
absolutely
no.
Ooh, side note, y'all know they thinking about throwing out Kid Cudi testimony.
I told you that.
Oh, you told me that. That's okay.
We said that last stream.
My bad.
Yeah,
go back and watch that.
Yes.
You go back and watch
right. You go back and watch that.
My mind be here and there, man. I was trying to figure out who I talked about this week.
Yes. We said this last stream.
We talk about a lot.
Exactly. Yes. But
it's just wild.
That shit has been crazy. All right. So again, y'all are on week 4 of an 8-week trial. Y'all going on halfway point. And nigga, I'm yet to be convinced.
Y'all in the comments, tell us how y'all see this finna play out.
I have yet to
give
be
us
convinced.
a prediction on what y'all predict on how this trial gonna go on the next 4 weeks.
All right, bro.
Because I feel like it's gonna end up being this nigga going home.
This shit has been crazy, nigga. Boy, well, moving right along, nigga, to the topics of the day, nigga. The biggest beef in America going on right now.
Who got the biggest beef?
Elon Musk versus Donald Trump.
Listen.
This shit has lit the whole internet on fire about this
I
shit.
seen
boy.
a meme that
What's
said,
the beef about?
I seen a meme that said it's the Alien versus Predator.
Boy, oh my God.
That's exactly what you could describe that as.
weak.
I can see that. I could Elon the alien and
shit.
Trump the predator.
I am dead, bro.
How
oh
this
my
man
God.
said, I'm gonna tell y'all why the Epstein files ain't come out.
Cause Donald Trump on him.
Oh,
Like, bro, this.
Elon.
Oh my God.
You couldn't take your part out of Trump?
Bro, we got a couple of links to what Elon and Trump have been going back and forth about. So, first one we got, Elon said, without me, Trump would have lost the election. Dems would control the House and Republicans would be 51-49 in the Senate.
Bruh.
Without me.
Bruh.
You heard me?
Which we believe.
And then Elon also tweeted that Trump would have lost the actual election if it wasn't for him.
Correct.
And then there's been numerous of clips of actual Donald Trump clips. Like these are, you can go back and watch his actual speeches where he quite literally was telling us, oh yeah, they rigged the election and then I won Pennsylvania. And if it wasn't for that, like I would not have won. Like you can go back and see this shit, bro.
Like he don't care telling you. He don't
So, this is
No,
another
he doesn't
tweet
care
that he
because
put out.
people don't give a fuck.
He said, oh, and some food for thought as they ponder this question. Trump has 3.5 years left as president, and I will be around for 40 plus. This is just adding more to the beef.
Hold on. You got 3.5 years left
Yeah.
for presidency, but I'll be around for 40.
40 plus.
So what this sound like is, nigga, you gonna be out of there or we gonna knock you off.
Not even that. It's just that
I'm just throwing out shit.
he ain't finna goddamn be alive. Donald Trump is
in
not
the
finna be
presidential.
alive
Right.
in 40 years.
You're right.
Right.
Elon will be, though. That's what he's saying. I will be alive in 40 years, and you only got 3.5 years left on this.
Because I'm an alien.
Dog, oh my God.
Bye.
This is what Trump said back to Elon.
The governor ran, the real governor, not the governor from Minnesota, he's a sick puppy, that guy. That poor guy, I feel sorry for him. But they made a bad choice with him. But if you pick Shapiro or anybody else, I spoke to him recently about his house being set on fire, which was terrible. But if they picked him, I would have won Pennsylvania. I won it by a lot. But I'm very disappointed because Elon knew the inner workings of this bill better than almost anybody sitting here, better than you people. He knew everything about it. He had no problem with it. All of a sudden he had a problem, and he only developed the problem when he found out that we're going to have to cut the EV mandate because that's billions and billions of dollars, and it really is unfair. We want to have cars of all types. Electric, we want to have electric, but we want to have a gasoline, combustion. We want to have different. We want to have hybrids. We want to have all. We want to be able to sell everything. And when that was cut, and Congress wanted to cut it, he became a little bit different, and I can understand that. But he knew every aspect of this bill. He knew it better than almost anybody, and he never had a problem until right after he left. And if you saw the statements he made about me, which I'm sure you can get very easily, it's very fresh on tape. He said the most beautiful things about me. And he hasn't said bad about me personally, but I'm sure that'll be next. But I'm very disappointed in Elon. I've helped Elon a lot.
Mr. President, did he, I just want to clarify, did he raise any of these concerns with you privately before he raised them publicly? And this is the guy you put in charge of cutting spending. Should people not take him seriously about spending now? Are you saying this is all sour grapes?
No, he worked hard, and he did a good job. And I'll be honest, I think he misses the place. I think he got out there, and all of a sudden he wasn't in this beautiful Oval Office, and he's got nice offices too. But there's something about this one. I was telling the Chancellor, this is where it is. People come in here, even from Germany. They come in and they walk into the Oval Office, and it's just a special place. It's, World War I, it started and it ended here, and World War II, and so many other things. Everything big comes right from this beautiful space. It's now much more beautiful than it was 6 months ago. A lot of good things are happening in this room. And I'll tell you, he's not the first. People leave my administration and they love us. And then at some point they miss it so badly. And some of them embrace it and some of them actually become hostile. I don't know what it is. It's sort of Trump derangement syndrome, I guess they call it. But we have it with others, too. They leave, and they wake up in the morning, and the glamour's gone. The whole world is different, and they become hostile. I don't know what it is. Someday you'll write a book about it, and you'll let us know. Yeah.
Mr. President, speaking of ending wars.
First of all, this nigga is so gone in his mind. He just been rambling.
He's always rambled.
Right.
He has always
He's never on
rambled.
point or on key with some shit. You ask him a question, he talking about what happened yesterday.
Bro, this nigga, boy, this has been the most unexpected beef of 2025 right here. I ain't even gonna lie.
It has not. It has been predicted. So many people have called it. Like I've seen people going back and being like, see, when I posted this and I said that Elon and Trump were gonna fall out, because Trump falls out with every fucking one in his inner circle. So this was just inevitable, and it's funny to watch it happen in real time.
I think
Real time.
once they be around him long enough and start gaining information and shit like that. That's when they start seeing his ass.
It's not even that. It's once you're no longer an asset to me,
right.
or once I no longer get what I want, once I no longer get what I need, then okay, well, it's just the hell with you.
Or
Well,
I was doing
up
it your
under
way
the
for a little
assumption
minute
that
once.
Elon was only there temporarily anyway.
Right, but the point is that he's getting his government contract shut down, and that's what he don't like.
Well, yeah, but due to the big beautiful bill.
And I done helped you get rid of shit. And then you gonna play with
I
me?
see one of
Out of all people?
Elon's goddamn tweet. He talking about Kill Bill. Out there, boy, this nigga up here ketamined up, boy.
Hey.
Goddamn going crazy on the X.
I ain't gonna cap. These two niggas is Kanye.
But speaking about
Bruh, Kanye
Kanye
tweeted about
said,
it. He's
"No,
like,
please, y'all get it together. We love both of you."
Kanye funny, bro.
Kanye mad about this beef, boy.
He's like, wrong two niggas to be beefing right
No, please.
now. Because I can't do what I want to do like I was doing. No, shit. Elon gonna let you do you now.
Hey, bro, yeah, and again, even though Elon is the richest man in America, like in the world, I'm sorry, goddamn, Donald Trump still has a lot of power, as you can see, with moving how he moves. That's why the nigga mad, because he can't get his goddamn contract pushed through. He can't.
And I'm the one that got you a lot of places in life. You at least supposed to let me slide by.
You're at least supposed to look out.
Facts.
I'm the reason why you won,
There's
nigga.
some nigga shit here, boy.
right.
Look,
Like
that's what I'm
I'm the
saying.
reason why you won. Listen.
Well, he is a nigga.
Hey,
Elon
yeah,
is a nigga.
from South Africa.
He's just African.
Okay,
He ain't a nigga. He's just
yeah,
African.
right. Gotcha.
Yeah. Right. Okay.
Semantics, you know.
No, it's not. See, that leads us to like. Never mind. Let me stop.
Oh my God, bruh, this to me is one of the funniest beefs that we have seen.
Because he's not gonna take that nigga serious. Trump is not finna take him. I don't give a fuck.
Bruh, Trump ain't doing. He's still doing Trump, nigga. I don't know what it is.
And I
Trump
think in my
derangement
mind,
syndrome.
this how I'm finna see it.
This nigga done diagnosed this nigga. What the
In my
fuck?
head, I see it. You telling me I got 3.5 years left. You think I ain't finna try a third one? Boy, third term, boy, stop playing with me. I'm finna
Man,
try
I
it
seen a
again.
tweet that's been going kind of viral and said, if we are going to allow Trump to try to run for a third term, I think he needs to run against Barack Obama.
No.
Barack Obama is not going to fuck up his piece to come back
Man,
and clean this shit the fuck up.
Hey, bro,
He gonna come back and have these
First of
motherfuckers
all,
in their
no,
feelings
it needs
again.
to be somebody younger. I would like to see a president in their 40s.
Yeah, y'all age Barack like
What,
goddamn
at
milking
least like
that
35,
motherfucker.
35.
Well, you
Yeah,
have
about
to
that.
be
You have to be.
35.
Yeah.
You have to be.
But
At
that's what I'm
least
saying. I
35.
want you at 35. Like, come in at 35. At least you ain't coming in like 40.
No,
Then
I think 40 is good. You come in, maybe I'll even give you 38. Okay,
37.
I'll give you 38 to 42. That's what I'm gonna give you. That's what I would love to see the next president.
How old was
Between-
most of them when they come in? Like, I know this, but nobody's never that young.
Barack was 46, I believe, when he came in. He was in his 40s when he came in, but Biden was in his 70s.
Jesus.
He was ready to die.
Trump was in his late 60s, and he's 70 now. He's 75, I think, now.
So
or some
Keep
shit like
Biden
that.
in your
So
prayers, man.
was
He got
Obama the
pancreatic
youngest president
cancer.
we had, like, so far? Well, don't worry about it. That's another day.
But keep Biden in your prayers. He got pancreatic cancer.
Keep who in our prayers?
Joe Biden.
He'll be
Joe
all right.
Biden.
Joe Biden.
He'll be all right.
Oh my God, what is wrong
For the
with you?
ones who want to keep him in their prayers. Let me say
Okay,
that. I'm
we
not
just-
instructing anybody, but yes, he has goddamn pancreatic cancer.
It's just
The cancer of the ass.
Please,
The
it's
anus.
cancer of the pancreas.
The pancreas.
It's the pancreas.
Ain't that your
Close to
ass?
the anus.
No.
Next to your anus?
No. Oh
It's-
my God.
It's below the waist.
I hate it here.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, he
below the
done,
waist.
he done live long enough, you know. Some people done been here too long.
Man, look, and then I forgot that nigga pardoned his son before his son could even goddamn stand trial.
That was gangster.
After saying he wouldn't do it.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you I ain't gonna do it, but I'm gonna get my son up out of it.
Boy, look, boy, this shit
You'll
is
do
just...
the same thing too.
Of course, we know that. Everybody would do that. But don't sit up here and tell us that you're not going to do it and then do it. That's why I say certain kind of shit, bro. Certain employment statuses.
You know what? The
you
amount
should
of
be held at a
politicians
different
who
standard.
say that they're not going to do something and,
And
then
then
do
do the
it.
total-
Oh,
Like,
yeah, I
let's
agree.
come on now.
I agree, and I still agree that, nigga, we need more honest people with that same caliber of mind y'all got in those positions. Because I don't want to hear you're not gonna do it, you're not gonna do it. Then you get elected by the people who you were galvanizing and really promising you're not gonna do it, and then do it. Like, no. It's been going on for too long. He's not the only one. I'm just saying this shit has just been like a code of ethics inside of politics for way too long.
I think that's why Trump so like refreshing to him because
That's why, because even if you don't like it, I'm finna tell you exactly what the fuck going on to the best of my knowledge.
And whatever I said I'm gonna do,
Shit.
I'm gonna try to do it. I ain't gonna say it's gonna get done, it ain't gonna go push through, but you gonna see me doing it.
And and that's all I'm saying. Like, bro, people feel like, nigga, if we have to elect you, don't treat us like third world citizens, third class citizen. Like, no, nigga,
Or baby us we don't care about a lot of shit.
bruh, right? A lot of people respect honesty. Don't treat me like I'm not smart, or don't treat me like I ain't got the brain width to at least understand where you're coming from with the position that
The
you're at.
citizen's like a woman that like, hey, at least you ain't lied to me. I respect you for that. Appreciate it. Goddamn.
Pretty much.
And probably go with it. All right, let's go. Fuck it. I just want you to be honest.
That's it. Don't lie to me. You know what I'm saying?
Being honest,
But-
goddamn, get you a long way.
Now Elon is proposing that he is going to create another political party for the next election.
I could see that happening too. He got the capital.
He got the capital.
Capital.
He has the capital. And there's a lot of people that is galvanizing behind that idea right now. So we'll see how that works out. But yep.
I'm like, Elon, you got your own city and shit, man. Focus on that shit, man.
Man, look, bro. Moving right along.
I know what he's trying to do, but let's move forward.
This motherfucker, boy, look,
What?
I think this is more disrespectful than blackface.
Oh my
Oh
God.
shit.
All right.
What we got on
Bad
the,
baby. Bad baby, bro.
What she did?
Look. She looks like a light-skinned bitch. She look like a light-skinned black woman.
She always kind of like gave that off.
Well, yeah, she's always been black baiting. We understand that. But now I feel like this is more
She
disrespectful
done got a
than
tan and everything.
blackface.
What that girl, Rachel Dozier, whatever that lady is.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, that's who she is. She the new version.
Blackfishing.
This bitch blackfishing like a motherfucker, dog. And she say some of the dumbest shit. They got some little thing going on TikTok where she like, what, just because a nigga black my eye and beat
cheated
me
on
up,
me?
right,
I'm
and
supposed to
cheated
leave
on
him?
me. I'm supposed to leave him? I'm like, oh shit, bitch.
Hey, you know, she was like, hey, he's still good to me in every other category. It's just them two.
Your ass is, boy.
She gave off a little Keisha Cole right now.
Man, that's what I'm telling you, bro. It's a little bit more.
You put that back up for us real quick?
Yeah.
That shit crazy as hell. She is.
You should have cheated.
Nah.
Cheated on
Niggas
you.
is gonna cheat.
Yeah.
Nigga is gonna cheat and
He
beat
already
your
did
ass.
cheat. Yeah, right.
She
And
don't
beat
look
your
like
ass.
her normal self, but
And never mind.
Bruh, cancer has never looked so good.
Bruh, please.
I'm just saying.
hey, if you wouldn't told me that was bad, baby, I wouldn't have known. And how old is that girl now?
She's finally legal.
Well, you know,
Let me
she's
just say
like
that.
she's 20 something.
Oh,
She's
yeah.
in her 20s.
Yeah.
Okay, as long as she grown, so I can feel comfortable
Yeah.
about saying.
She got, yes, bro. I feel like at some type of point, this is worse than blackface. Nigga,
Was she
there's
raised in the hood?
Nigga, No, she was raised in the trailer park, which is the
The
parallel
white
to the hood.
Yeah, the white.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, she still.
You was worse
has
than the
that.
motherfuckers in the project saying.
Meet me outside, bitch.
Right.
Remember they that?
Catch me outside.
But if she was just raised
catch
by
me outside.
Catch me outside.
But if she was raised by niggas too,
She wasn't.
Oh, she
No.
was. Oh no, hell no.
No.
Yeah, no.
No, that bitch fight her mama and do it all.
Yeah, no. You a myth, baby.
Well, she does fight her mom about like being like she doesn't deal with racist. You know what I'm saying? Like she doesn't like white people being racist around her. I
Yeah.
will say that, and that's why she was beating up her mother. Not saying that beating up your mother is right, but that's why.
Didn't I tell
She
y'all
like that
light
little girl-
skin
that
and
little-
white
that little
folks
bit-
go
white
hard
baby
for
that's
that
like, I'm a
racism?
black
Then-
woman.
Then niggas do.
That's how
told
she
y'all,
felt all
bro.
her life. She a strong, independent black woman.
I
Man,
cannot.
look, she feel like, I'm telling y'all, white folks and light skinned folks and mixed folks, they go harder for the black cause than the black people. That's all I'm saying.
Because they gotta prove it.
I
They
understand
gotta
why
prove
light
it.
skinned people do, especially when you have two black parents.
You gotta
Well,
prove
yeah.
that shit. But you know what be crazy? Black people know that black people can make different shades. That be the. That's why I think we fuck with.
Not
motherfuckers
that
black.
shade.
Yeah, we can't do that. We can't do that.
Not that shade.
Well, I don't know.
No,
No, you
technically,
can.
we can make that
You
shade.
can. Yeah,
We can
albino.
definitely make
I know
that
the
shade.
two darkest
No,
motherfuckers
fuck that shit.
can
We
make that shade.
That is not albino. A
Oh, you
black
know-
person
okay,
can
okay.
definitely make
Make
that
a white
shade.
person.
Yeah,
No,
she gotta
I'm
watch
not
all
saying
that spray
white.
tan.
No, listen, I'm saying the way she looks right now.
Yes,
Yeah, yeah.
I have
yes.
seen fully black girls look just like that.
What
Yes,
I'm saying is,
yes.
in history and science, black people can make white people now. So, hey,
Yeah, they call albinos. Yes, belly gang binos.
Really, it's not albino.
Everybody
Nigga, I
can
know.
be
He's
any race can be albino. I just want to put you. I just want to put it out there.
That's my
my
nigga.
boy. Yeah.
But no, bro, like, do you? I just feel like you're fighting everything except for cancer at this point. I just feel
Damn,
like,
she got canceled.
bro, that'll pull
Yeah.
us up to our next link that we have in here, bro. Because why the fuck did you feel the need to goddamn comment on DDG? So, Halle Bailey says that her mental health is under control and calls out DDG for embellishing in the custody case. Bad Baby then comments, what baby daddy want to downplay their baby mama first? None.
Girl,
Oh my God. You know what? You know what?
Well, she commented.
You know what?
Replied back to whoever this person is at the top.
Bruh,
It doesn't matter.
I'm saying she's still inputting
And
in.
saying what baby daddy want to downplay. It's a lot of them. I ain't gonna cap.
Right.
The real ones don't. But
That's why I'm saying you don't understand. You
just like it's women that like baby mamas that downplay their baby daddy that downplay their baby mamas.
of course they
let's
do
stop
it.
that
We
shit.
do
It's
it
out
all
here.
the time. It's just a regular nigga shit here. It is some regular nigga shit going on
Okay,
right
she
here.
look white right there. That's what. Okay, that picture.
Good.
That's
the fuck
yes, that's her natural
bye.
state.
That's what I need to see you like.
That is her
Cause that
natural
other one
state.
got my ass. You down there transform.
That is a natural state.
Look at that shit, man. Who did, man?
Boy, that bitch
Keisha
look
Cole, I think you
light-skinned
need
like
to
a
sue
motherfucker.
for infringement.
Please,
For
not
hot-
Keisha Cole.
Intellectual property
Yeah.
I
is
hate
infringed
it
upon. Nigga,
I hate
god
it here.
damn. Oh my god, bro. And let's talk about this, bro. Sorry, but nigga, Rock Nation got way too much power because I didn't know that there was a rumor about DDG losing the temporary restraining order that he had filed against Haley before the actual facts came out that he won it.
Oh, they did?
Yes,
Bro, I
he
thought-
actually won. He won the temporary restraining
Right.
order.
I'm
What
saying
he lost
what,
was
what I was saying was that they spread the rumor
yeah,
that he lost.
TMZ was the first to report it.
Okay. Yeah,
TMZ
I seen
reported
that. I seen that. Okay.
Yes, and then everybody asking like, why is such a quote unquote credible big platform like y'all reporting false narratives?
Because they got paid to do
Because
that.
it comes from bigger than you.
Yeah.
The shit
You
comes from
you
bigger
still
than
want your
you.
shit? You still want your shit? Post this shit
Ooh,
right now.
shit, boy.
Because y'all so credible, they'll believe anything y'all say.
Nigga, Rock Nation on a tear
I
right
told
now.
you, man. Jay-Z is a god of perception.
That they are on a tear. Not only is the CEO getting sued by her daughter for the same tactics that Halle has bruh, these are the same tactics. Like in Desiree Perez's case, Her daughter is claiming that she used to have air tags in her vehicles so that she could keep track
You
of
see how
wherever
many
she
Haley had in that
went
nigga
to.
shit?
Yes, Haley got there, did the same shit.
Hey, all I'm gonna say is, with Rock Nation, you can have all the evidence and proof.
And they don't give a damn.
They don't give a damn.
They don't give a damn. You coming out at DreamCon.
Like ain't shit going on.
Megan shut that bitch down. And see, I hate how fine she is, because you just can't deny how fine she is.
And you know how hard it is
Hey,
to
that
not,
bitch
when you're
fine.
on TikTok and not
Jesus
double tap
Christ.
and reshare, repost. Like it's
Man.
hard when you see like, bitch, it's you. And then you fine and you can rap good, but the shit you doing right now is
Like, I can't stand behind.
I can't do it.
I can't stand
do
behind.
it.
I have such a
can't do it.
conflicting feeling when I see you looking
And you
good.
dressed up as one of my favorite goddamn,
Man, come
a
on,
few of
bro.
my favorite ones.
All right, bro. Now that's all
And
I'm saying.
that's how she got me back then too. It was like, this bitch love anime. Ain't too many bitches like anime for real. They think
That's
you a
what
weird
I'm
ass
saying.
nigga.
Well, not anymore. It's become a popular thing. It's diluted the whole niche of anime because
But it's part of a fantasy thing too, bro. I ain't gonna cap to you.
well,
See, I don't think that's what it is.
care.
I'm gonna tell you that too, because back in the day, it was the quote unquote weird girls who were watching it.
Right.
And y'all did not want the weird girls watching anime. Y'all wanted the girls that looked like Megan
the
Thee
general
Stallion.
man. The general man. Let's just say that.
Yes, that's. I'm sorry. I'm not talking about the two motherfuckers sitting right next to
Okay.
me. Let me put that out there.
Hey,
oh my fucking god!
disclaimer.
How it
Jesus.
feels for you having to tell us that when we
Disclaimers.
disclaimer. It ain't us two.
Right, because that first of all, that's not. You know what? I don't care. I don't even give a fuck what either of y'all type is. Now I done lost what I was saying. Just fuck it. Never mind.
I don't got no type.
Shut up.
Nah.
But it was back in the day. Anime was like centered around quote unquote the nerds, the
Hey,
geeks,
and I'm gonna also say this:
the weird people.
back then we ain't have fine ass bitches watching anime and shit like that. Like
But
they wasn't that fine.
I still will say on that. Because nigga, trust me, I done came across a lot of bitches in my life. And a lot of them, bro, you got to meet them in different places. You just meet them in the grocery store or somewhere else other than a social scene. Because first of all, they are not social.
Right.
They're not social people.
No, they're not.
But nigga, they fine as hell.
That's why I thank God for the internet.
Shit.
That's one of the reasons I thank God for the internet. Because boy, look, I'm all on that bit. They
They were not social people. Let me say that. Back in the day, they weren't social.
But
now you got the quote unquote normal hot girl talking about goddamn. I love anime. I'm gonna dress up like this one.
Nah, but see, if you've been in this game long enough, you know who's who and who is not. Motherfucker just getting on because they think it's cool.
Yeah.
I could tell.
Yep. Yes. And that, yeah, I do agree with that. But yes, man. I just wanted to say that because they do have a powerful hand over the whole everything that we consume. Sports, entertainment, movies. Nigga, they have a iron fist on
Rock Nation.
Bruh, I don't understand this shit, nigga. I don't understand this. If this was anybody else, if Megan was signed to anybody else, it would be none of this right now. But she got Rock Nation. Rock Nation is scaring the industry, scaring the industry right now, bro. Hardly anybody want to speak on it, and if you do, you are at a risk for getting demonetized or your page taken.
They shutting you down.
Like, bruh, just for speaking on an open case, it's an open case. You act like people had to figure this out. Her daughter put this shit out here.
What the fuck they care about it being open? We don't want you to talk about it, period. Don't even put light
That's
on
what
it.
I'm saying.
Like, I'm telling you, Jay-Z them good at that. Like, you remember, like, we was always talking about how fake the pregnancy was or just anything. It's like, it'll go up under the rug. Like, hey, nigga, this is big as shit. But it's never, like, hype. It might be a little whisper here and there, but it's never like everything else. And I'm like, bro, he is the master.
They got control of this shit right now, bro.
But I learned that even like when he did songs with people. You'll think it's his song, but it's their song.
That shit crazy, man. These motherfuckers just have way too much power And
That's
it's
some real,
not
that's
even
That's really some
fair.
P shit. I ain't gonna cap.
That shit is not even fair at this point, nigga. Like,
When
you
did
got you got DDG with all of that. This nigga just ain't come out and say that, you know, she's a suicidal or she's
Abusive
goddamn
and
abusive. Like,
manipulated.
nigga, here's the proof. Here are the text messages. Here are the pictures when she had the knife and almost stabbed me.
the video where my brother telling me
Here's the video evidence. Like, nigga, I don't have to get up here and put my opinion behind nothing. Nigga, here's the evidence to all of this shit.
So who's the abusive one again? Who's in endangerment? You would have killed that kid because I ain't want to.
Come on now, that's crazy. Now that right there is where I draw the line. Like, it's no longer entertainment. Somebody needs to get somebody some help. You should not be talking about harming the beautiful baby that y'all created because you can't get your way. That needs to be addressed.
Man.
And I'm sorry, I can't attribute a lot of that to postpartum because a lot of that
was before.
was before they, bro, oh my God, was before she was even pregnant. She was doing this shit. What kind of shit? Like, oh, bro.
But see, this be crazy. It's what we choose to pay attention to until they get like some real hype.
And see, I ain't gonna lie. I know that Rock Nation has their power, but Aiden Ross is a Jew. Aiden Ross has funded DDG's lawyers. So it's gonna be a lot of stuff that, you know, you might see a little tug of war.
Well, it's finna be
going.
But this finna be
with-
like the
with this
end
case.
game. This finna be the end game for them.
Bruh, because this shit, I ain't.
Because not only that, what I'm saying, what I meant by that, because with this one, this got to be the last tie to. They already got the Diddy, because I feel like they're gonna come up in the Diddy case, because his name was already mentioned with it so many times.
Mm-hmm.
Then you got the Megan and Tory case, goddamn, that's unraveling, and it's like DDG, and DDG can't get canceled because you can't cancel streamers when all of us still fuck with the nigga.
Bruh, that's crazy. And that's crazy because, yeah, streamers are probably the first niche that has been uncancelable.
Because you
Like,
think we gonna cancel you, but motherfuckers still fuck with the shit you doing. Like, it's like,
yes,
you a regular nigga. That's regular nigga shit.
yeah. You know how many times they tried to cancel academics?
So many times.
Nigga, this nigga probably got down right up under Kanye when it comes to attempts of canceling this nigga. Bro, you can't. It's just when people can see through the bullshit, when you are just having a transparent veil with your
And
community,
that's the streaming
niggas
world.
ain't going for the bullshit of what the narrative is trying to be. Especially when I come on here and I just tell y'all what the fuck going on.
Facts. And then not only that, I'm so knowledgeable and well, just so informative. I got all the paperwork to make sure y'all know what the fuck really going on. We'll read this shit together.
Right. All 900 and some pages, boy. Go on, get your popcorn, y'all.
And see, another thing they fucked up and realized they failed at is understand what them streamers, bro. They were doing this as young folks. So you saw them from nothing to something. So everybody, you still got time to go back. And so if anything they want to say, niggas can pull it back up. Nuh-uh. Yep. And that's what they've been doing.
That's true. I really agree with that. But yeah, I do say I don't understand what it is that Rock Nation has on everybody, but bro, whatever. Y'all do you. All I know is that commenting on black people shit when your ass is just aspiring black, like no. You have a lot more serious things to fight.
I'm gonna say she might have mastered the ghetto girl.
Okay?
She might have
Treatment should be one of them.
She might have mastered being the ghetto girl.
Make your treatment dates. Make your appointments. Take your medicine. That should be number one in your life. Not trying to get a photo shoot going and you got down about to pass out because you should have been at chemo. Like,
what kind of cancer she have?
Nigga, something. All type of cancer is bad.
Yeah, I was just wondering. I this is my first. I think we probably talked about it, but I ain't pay attention because it's Bad Baby.
Right, yes, Bad Baby is just.
I ain't pay attention when she was
Bad
in that
Baby.
Cash Me Outside on Dr. Phil. Bro, I was like, this another goddamn wannabe. Was Rachel out at that time too?
No.
She wasn't out at that time? Okay. I hated Rachel because why you ain't change your name? if you wanted to be black so bad.
Well,
So what, Raquel?
Yeah, something like that.
some.
Like-
But shit, we finna move right along to this next part of the show that we call the Reddit and Weep, read by the world's greatest producer.
No, you fucking lying. All right. Am I the asshole for refusing to use an English name?
All right, bad baby. All right, let's see.
Using an old throwaway for this because my coworkers know my mean. I'm 20 years old and ethnically a Korean, but grew up bouncing around from different countries due to my parents' jobs. My friends said that I'm passively bilingual and that I understand when my parents speak Korean to me, but I struggle to respond. Forget about reading or writing. My parents both grew up in the U.S., and the grandparents I have left speak English so bad, my Korean never caused any communication problems. My parents gave me a Korean name, but never gave me an English name, and nobody knows why. Even though a lot of the ABCs usually go by an English name at school or work, this is fine by me. I like my name, and yeah, it sucks that some teachers got it wrong growing up, but that's life. Now, here's the problem. I started a part-time job where another girl working there, Emma, fake name, is uncomfortable because of my name. Thing is, Emma is Muslim and takes her religion really seriously. She wears her hijab and prays at work. And apparently my name means something bad in her religion. She doesn't call me by my name. It's always, hey, you, or something like that. She recently explained to our manager, Jen, who really is just our equal with a little nicer title, that my name is insulting to her religion. The two of them basically cornered me back in the break room to ask if I can go by a nickname or an English name. I said no, obviously, but Emma and Jen think that I'm being not being respectful of Emma's religion and that it's not a big deal to use an English name since so many Asians do. It's not like I speak Korean or anything. I'm not sure of how if this is a hill that's worth dying on, but I also feel like I shouldn't have to go by another name. So, am I the asshole for refusing to use an English name?
Fuck no. Hell no.
First of all, hey, you is racist as hell.
Facts. And another racist thing is
That's just
so many
racist
other
as fuck.
Asians use it. What they gotta do with me?
Bruh, that's racist as hell, cause I know like the nigga down there, the Korean that run the corner store down there by Southside, his name is you. So just saying, hey, you is goddamn racist as a motherfucker. But no, you're not an asshole for that shit. It's other people, like, nigga, I'm sorry. If that means something bad in your religion, you act like I'm actually saying this to you to be, like, mean to you or degrading or dismissive of your religion or anything. This is my literal name.
My parents gave me this name.
Like,
And
this is my literal name.
They didn't give me no English name or nothing. And clearly, it's got to be off because it's the tradition of who we are. As people, I ain't caring to ask why they ain't give me no English name. This is my name.
You shouldn't care anyway. It doesn't concern you.
If you don't like calling me by my name, don't talk to me at all.
And this is a free country. You ain't got to work here if it bothers you that damn much.
If for your job to come up and try to tell you to use a nickname or something,
hey, you ain't got to work here, bitch.
Hey, I could leave too, man.
Nigga, go put an application somewhere else. Indeed.com. Nigga.
Ooh, I would have put in an EEO complaint. Oh wait, never mind. They did away with that.
Ah, shit.
I ain't saying nothing to her praying 5 times a motherfucking day.
I ain't sitting up there with your ass in the
I
air.
let her be. And if she really need to come talk to me, she ain't got to holler, hey, you. She could walk up to me and say, hey.
Ain't it
can
sitting
you do
north?
This? It's ways to do shit. Motherfuckers act
Why
like
can't you call her by her last name, Miss So and So?
Right. What's wrong with
So
that?
is the last name offensive
Right,
too?
you know what I'm saying? Like if the first name is offensive, okay, all right, don't call her by that name because it's offensive in your language. But if she has a last name,
Address her as
It's a
such.
girl.
yeah, it's just a girl.
Yeah,
so excuse me, Miss So and So, could
Yeah.
you da 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 da? Oh, excuse me, Miss da da da. Excuse me, Miss. So really, you are making it the problem.
Yes. That's what I was saying.
I mean, you were always making it the problem.
'Cause it's
honestly.
ways, like I said,
But
it's
that
ways.
just clicked it to me. Like, right. Because, like, no, I don't have to change. You could literally still call me my name. You can call me my last name.
Yep.
And put some respect on it. So it is Miss blah, 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 blah.
Fuck is
Or
you
if my
talking
name,
about?
if my name is Dan, if my name is a Korean name, Smith, They call me Miss Smith.
Right.
I wonder how you feel if you come up to somebody and the name Dick. Like, we all know what that means, but that's my name.
Right.
I don't like that we call, that's your.
I had a manager. Her last name was Dix. Dicks. Dix.
Right.
Like a bag full of.
See,
Or like the store.
yeah.
Or like the store, sporting store. Shout out Dicks. You
Shout
know
out
what I mean?
to- They just brought our company out.
But yeah, man, no, you're not the asshole for that. But we'll be the asshole if we don't get to this next part of the show that we call the Pinspiration of the Week.
Is C-Note the short guy without short supply? This is the Pimpspiration of the Week. On guard now.
Yeah, man. It's the Pinspiration of the Week for you geeks who will never be unique. This is for you motherfuckers at Rock Nation and all the motherfuckers fighting them. If glove don't fit, y'all must have quit, bitch.
And that's crazy because they got the lawyer who got OJ off on their side.
Shit.
Yeah,
And we believe
man.
that nigga did it.
Hey, bro, and that's what I'm saying. Maybe this is their payback. Maybe this is our payback, niggas.
For letting a nigga get away.
For letting a nigga kill a white woman and go and be in court and proven free. Proving that he didn't do it. So, hey, man, Tory may just be the get back.
And DDG.
Nah, DDG gonna fight it.
Yeah, and he
DDG gonna fight it.
Tory got to fight living first.
Nigga, what? Nigga, he gotta fight to breathe.
Facts.
Man,
Damn, boy.
shit.
I pray he make it. But, man, that's been the Pinspiration of the Week for you geeks who will never be unique. And you hoes, I knew y'all was on that Diddy shit a long time ago.
Down. And with that being said, it's been another episode of Ready to Be Accountable. We will see y'all next week. Do not
Wednesday
be late.
night.
Do not be late. And for
You
those who
can't
are
keep
not
telling these
victims,
people not to be late.
Right, and I apologize.
We had
that was
technical
on me.
difficulties.
This was on me
Please
this week.
forgive us.
I take all the blame this week. I ignore
Not
my
just you.
alarms, and no, they put everybody back because see, if we would have been here on time, it wouldn't matter how long you were sitting there. We would have been here on time.
Right,
you know what I'm
right.
saying? I woke up late, ignoring alarms. I take this
Yeah,
one.
you did ignore my
I'm
text
sorry,
too, bro.
it
You
won't
never
happen
did like
again.
that.
And
Damn,
that
as
happened
my
What
big
the
again.
fuck
brother-
was you
As
doing?
my big brother, you don't never ignore my text. You waited till 10 to text me. I'm
That
like-
because I just woke up.
I know. I'm just talking shit. I'm just talking good shit.
I had just woke up. I'm like, oh.
I was like,
fuck.
when you text me back, you talking on top of
You
I
must
said,
have been cuddled up real good.
I said, you
Yes.
must have been in there.
Listen, okay?
Snuggles.
I'm
You know what
talking about in
saying?
there.